What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Reel Michigander. I am John, and this will be my first airbrushing video. I've been painting lures for a little while now. I'm still a beginner. I'm by no means an expert. We're going to be doing a really simple red and black pattern today. The colors I am using are Createx White, Transparent Red, and Black. So I've already given the bait a base white coat, and I've got red loaded up in my paint gun, and we're just going to give the whole bait a nice even coat of red. Now remember, with these transparent paints, the more coats you do, the better the color will be. One thing I always used to forget when I first started was getting that little tail piece there. So make sure you're hitting that, because nothing drives you nuts more than getting done with the paint and then realizing that you missed a small spot. Alright, so that looks pretty good. We're going to go ahead and clean out our airbrush, and we are going to load black. Okay, so now with the black, all I'm going to do is come right down the back. I'm going to hit up around the eyes, and I'm going to do the nose. I am going to kind of spray over the sides so you get a little bit of that black up the edge. And be careful when you run these clamps so you don't drop your bait. It happens occasionally, and So I'm going to come right around that eye now. Do the nose. And I'm going to do the same thing on that other side. Don't worry if it's not perfect. Like I said, we're all still beginners. So your first baits may not be perfect, but you know what? They're yours, so do what you want with them. Alright, now I'm going to kind of speckle it a little bit, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this black paint, and I'm going to drop a few drops here on my board, and then I got a paintbrush. I'm going to dip that tip into the paint. I'm going to take it off of this. You can get a little paint on your hands, but a little paint never hurt nobody. And then all you're going to do is flick it. Get some more paint on there. And you can see starting to get speckles. May take a little bit of practice. I find a stiffer brush is better. This is the only one I had at my disposal. I'm going to try using a toothbrush. I think the stiffer bristles will probably work a little better than a paintbrush. So, get some paint on there. There we go. That's more like it. And we're going to flip her over. Like I said, just have fun with it. There's no wrong way of doing your own lures. And there we go. So now what I'm going to do, put them back in this clamp here. And we're about ready for eyes. So I'm just using the eyes that came with these baits. I got them off of Amazon. They're just cheap baits to start off with. I didn't want to spend a ton of money on good baits if I wasn't going to be into this as much as I am. So I went cheap, and I'm getting through them. And my next round of baits will probably be a little more higher quality. I use a little dab of super glue. It seems to be what a lot of people do, just to help them hold on there. I found it doesn't really matter if you do or not, but it does hold it a little better. And then when you go to do your clear coat or your epoxy, you will that'll hold the eye on as well. I'm sorry about my camera work. I'm still new at this. It will get better, I promise. Come on. Sometimes they can be a little tricky. But there we go. So there's a decent looking lure. It's nothing special. The camera doesn't pick it up quite as well as what it looks like in real life, but she looks pretty good. I'm happy with it, and if you're a beginner, I believe you'd be happy with it too. So, like I said, this is my first video. many more to come. I'll try and do another one this weekend. And keep at it, have fun, and thanks for watching, guys. Bye.